for a higher GC News. Mima Obibia Aquaba. Latest hot. Aqua Aremeyaw bro. Now, sana something in a bebaro. So we now subscribe ya. Bomodia say over subscribe. Now, while I give video, don't give us a thumbs up. Not fee. Share now or for now. We be here now and someone ekoso ewo Ghana memohano. Afi yen share a year and someone abeto yeponoso. Yinti a year some kumu a year sansemoya babitu ya mama yinti dia ekoso yinti nsemono.
Ana friends Sticka.
Je niti konto ni pa niti konto
bi enim. Wono na kire se wo hwe road fans ne eye nwumadi ekoso ni nyina oman ni yie ko nyina na Adonai.
Hey! What's it then?
Nana Adonai.
Yo, no, I think I was Sasaro.
I say, Yenti, Asante.
Yeah, and Kamuli, Nasa, and Kamu,
Yenti.
Yeah, Sticka.
Tell me two things that you have evidence that they've implemented. No. And you can't blame them. Even tomorrow, they are betting some of their ministers. They haven't put a peswa even in the road fund. They haven't even finished forming their board. So the NDC government is still enjoying what they inherited. The 2024 last quarter macroeconomic indicators. Ato Forson came here, presented all of them, about 80% to 90% of them. They were doing even better than 2016. I mean, GDP, primary balance, reserve, all of them are now taken off and they were doing better. Even inflation have been reduced from 54.1 to about 22.23. That was higher than 15.4 that we inherited 2016. But if you have a situation where your inflation went to 54 and you be able to reduce it to about 22.23, exchange rate went to about 54, you have been able to reduce it to about 16%. It means that they inherited a situation that had even taken shape already. So whatever we are enjoying today is as a result of what they inherited. But it doesn't mean that the NDC government is doing bad, because they are still forming their government. And I want them to come and speak that truth to Ghanaians. I think the recycling of who did that and those things, we are tired. We've been doing this for almost 30 years. Do you get the results? The real performance results. Are we interested in lies? I can be here and do a lot of comparative political analysis just to get favor. But I'll speak that truth to Ghanaians. I think the recycling of who did that and those things, we are tired. We've been doing this for almost 30 years. Do you get the results? The real performance results. Are we interested in lies? I can be here and do a lot of comparative political analysis just to get favor. But I think we have to be tired of this.
Very well. MP for Inshiaso. So Nyasa phone quantity. I'm just say one Nyansa phone it.
Sir, but
MP now or represent you.
You go represent for this year for the constituency. And then some catch you flew also. He don't deserve to.
So let's use this platform to always discuss progressive stuffs.
Fantastic.
Because me my catcher will say NPP anyone is one for so. You waste airtime to discuss fools.
It's true.
Like Sticka, why do you discuss him?
It could do the
constituency for him. So you come here instead of propagating the goodwill and message
of John Mahama
the
NDC.
You spend enough time discussing the fool. We are working out. Ghanaians work them out. Ghanaians in our decision in the last election, we work them out. We don't need them in parliament.
We don't need them.
We have more than 2 tests in parliament. We have worked them out. And it's still going to go further.
Oh, there be no.
None of them is right. But I choose my words carefully.
No, Patrick. The word is there.
Patrick,
please.
Patrick
Don't describe them. Please.
But who are they?
With all due respect.
No, who are they?
Listen, we are here to.
Tell me the wise one. I'm choosing my words. Okay, so tell me the wise one. Who is the wise?
Patrick.
No, who?
Please. with all due respect.
You just
please,
withdraw. Let's go. Let's
please.
Withdraw the food.
Yes.
Give me a way.
No,
give me a way.
With all.
Obini nyansa onye food. Ene omuni nyansa. Omuni nyansa family.
Mati.
Omuni nyansa. Ombechi me. Obini nyansa. Onye food.
Kennedy Agyapong.
Daddy, Miss Obini nyansa. Obini nyansa. Obini, they don't have common sense. Who first said they are fools? It's not Kennedy Agyapong who told us that they are fools. Now, obi abo teacher fi sure say they catch you. What them say?
With all due respect.
Abu dey some account, abu dey go think Kennedy Agyapong. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I quote him?
Pay so go minimum.
No, can I quote him?
Pes es na chairman na water go minimum na me mentor enema kakra.
Mugabe, ubo akwa bi din Sticka. Sticka no kra no nhyia so MP. So Bemeti. Oh, kasa ni tiko ton oni de ni NPP I say ono ni tisu pa but kasa very empty. Ade na me kasa.
Anado so dey so.
Oh, ni tisadwe. Ni de ni tisadwe. Mugabe, we say your boss, yen set your boss ye. Sticka kra why? You nim say Sticka transfer from afofie. Ni nyoma bebre oye no e osafuma for suban me come money ho. Osafuma if you knew those people who knew him when he was at Lagos or in Achimota school Cadbury house. Oh, sad time no minimum kwakwa be born who stuff. The Sticka ye no. Look at some Chinese dancing the year was dancing when he was in power. He couldn't address issues of inflation. He couldn't uncap the National Health Insurance Scheme. He was deputy finance minister. He couldn't uncap the Get Fund. He couldn't uncap the DC Assembly Commons Fund. And then on Tibrofo, I'm sure that's why they walked out. You see, they are party of boycotters. Mugabe say who know history. The 1953 motion of destiny, Kwame Nkrumah Abriso Omuvu Ghana to independence. They walked out. The stage they walked out. They ran to London. Yes, they said we are not ready. They ran to London to report Kwame Nkrumah. Yes, to go and tell the Queen that we are not ready for our independence. Wemu. Mami tell Onyoma bebi omu ye. 1992 constitution no mu dimu day. They ran away. They boycotted it.
Stolen verdict.
They ran away. They ran away from the main constitution before it was promulgated. They didn't come. We had to rely on citizens, market women, and other people, tailors across the country to be able to put up this constitution. Today you see them. They have come. You see, they boast. Yeah, bet me your boy. Put your money to one because unim there. Abaka say, "How me? I won't touch it." Then they ran away. Apart from that, they have made many boycotts in this national life. 1992, we were about to MPs. Almost parliament. They boycotted parliament. Parliament, we got a minority leader. We got a majority leader. So our parliament ni Juma. Omu ba mu mponua 1996 97 parliament no mu 60 kakrebia no mu bofu no mu work yard. What happened at the time? We had to test majority. So that time no pa ko check net parliament ni 200 intimi ekita 167 and the others no made up with they ekita 133. So the others, the CPP and the PNC and other with the NPP all omu dey 67. So we had to test at that time. They are known for boycotting and also mu janipe yet to some boni. Omo nim say Ato Forson ba be tutu omo tutu any boni omo edi e ka omo jani ade. Yes, omo ti wa so na so aka no margin so go omo. So they didn't want to sit there. That's why they ran away. Now we
some of the things yeah.
Yes. Oh, see spend here and the scene no.
Yes.
Yeah.
In December 2024, meto iron rods 1 ton 9,400
and
the iron rods at 7,500.
Yes.
Cement and a ton 7,500.
That is
even last week, no, 7,700.
Yes.
This week, iron rods 7,500. Yes. In December, a ton 9,400.
So the difference of 1,009 is roughly about 15% decrease. Yes, decrease.
And yeah, and quite dear. The only buyer, no. Asamba anwana samba 540
anwanu
yeah beto no around 900 and something but see I can say anwa ko 4 gallon
25 liters
yes
980 640
no asamba down you start to 200 this week
wow.
So about
even with this on the TV
yes,
we are talking about the 340 gap which has still come down. It is about down by 400 years. You understand?
Yes,
to around 5
from December back down.
That is roughly about 20%.
Almost a market man for no muti.
Yes, that's
where no mumpu.
Yes,
Jenny,
we know 120
in December.
Yeah, this
say about 95.
Sir,
but on a sack, yeah, 1,300. Mimi diga. Okokotoku 1,300.
And no matter so
Jeff for the 1,300.
This is about 25 cities down.
We say a bro.
And also yes, so
1,600 in December.
She said at least 150 Ghana cities.
About 1,450.
Yeah, 150 Ghana.
This is John Mahamadu we are talking about.
Yeah.
We are talking saying
sugar. Where is a city?
We are talking saying
50 cities. About 44.
Yeah, it is say yes, cities.
Yeah, 6 cities. 6 over 50. You know there's the percentage
that we are talking
about.
It's
about 12% decrease. What are we talking about?
To me, who win?
Bogabe, you understand?
45%.
Yes. That's Abe no soon as
Yasa so free 40 about 25
into you just some one boy just do 50 over 40 at home do times 100 you see
Dr. Ato Forson say me buy budget ya ma me kodwim makola market ne kanesi fo no na me ni omu nkodi nkita ho na me hu de meeting ayede ayede ama wo
Bogabe uni ndentia me say the head of economic management team no oyoba into our abadaye so she knows what starts the economy from home so she economist. No, you don't need to be under listen
that was under Mahama.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, that you don't need to be an economist, you just need to have common sense and wisdom about daily life in order to head the economic management.
The inflation rate now
a better form, because we know when we wake up we spend. What do we spend? We need to go and bath and go to work, so we need soap, so we need water. So all those things were trashy. We'll eat good food, nutritious food that will develop us. Food with protein. We need that's why I'm telling you that she knows the micro ingredients of the home. So those ones is the one the economy will affect. Then we will feel it in our pockets. Now, Bawumia Uboni di say Mugabe Bakache wana eltali.
She aroma rice na say 650.
At Yaba 585. It's a lot.
They who hear me pay diapers.
Diapers. The boarding papa.
And back no
500
part.
Oh, yeah, see. Oh. So look at the gap. Look at the gap.
Yeah, 25. Saba say 50.
Mugabe, and you say me tia
so why you say taxes?
Mugabe, omo jai me frɛ. First no, call. And abusumi aso, call. I want to be talk. She said the calls jai.
Secondary school.
Oh, my jai. Calls me jai. Me the nyamia say.
So who are
so
happy calling you? Who are the ones calling?
About I have nieces, and what are you talking about? I have family. I have friends. I'm a politician. I have so many lady friends around who have problems. So what are you talking about? Before no parliament this year. If somebody walked into this studio, came into this yard to come and ask me for, I'm telling you.
No, it's good.
Yes. So it's painful. Say ye kita jumpa. Ye diaba. Ye pese ye di bo man. Oh, Ghana city no. I pick it. It is city no. I pick it. What you say? I've always been saying this thing. Oh, Mugabe. It's not for nothing they worked out. Once Ato Forson cracked his brain 3 days ago to put this thing together without sleeping. Ato Forson to make the economy work. The lazy ones, they were asleep at the time.
Your friend.
So yes, you your friend. Look at what he did. He left. Afenyomakin left the chamber. It's your friend. He left the chamber with his people. Look at what they did. Once Ato was forcing not sleeping to make the economy work and bring us today, he walked out. Listen to his name. So he walked out to go and mark what Ato was reading. So every statement Ato made, he will critically look at it. Hey, baby, we were not 10 over 10. Baby, to me, Becca. Mami money one, ever them. We were not 10 over 10. Ato is doing well. Ohunu Benjamin, who would you? Hey, Ato. He's fascinated by what Ato Forson is doing the economy, because they under Bawumia's watch. They heard all the history about economics, all the theory about economics. Nothing changed.
They couldn't turn things around.
They couldn't turn things around. So I see that. Oh, Afenyomakin, no. Otumu Ato showing the side to say, hey, Ato is working. Onyayanka Ato is in their party trying to change things. I don't want to hear Bawumia talking about the economy again. I don't want to hear Bawumia saying that he wants to be president again through the economy. With what Ato Forson is doing, we the NDC have even said that we are bringing Ato Forson to be president. I'm asking you.
No.
What? So look, Mugabe, let me mention some of the projects. If you are constructing a bridge over the Volivo River, then I don't know what kind of president you are. We have to clap for you till morning. And there's clearance. So when you there's clearance. IMF, how much sure they have told them what they are going to do, and they'll be specific about their projects. When you do not let the money leak out, so that it will cause inflation. It will go into the projects and see the project to its final conclusion and commission for the people to use. That's the kind of difference between Ato Forson and Ken Ofori Atta. What I say, somebody who is reflective is Ato Forson. Somebody who is a nationalist is Ato Forson. But
I like the just position you are undertaking, but Mepacho, don't ever compare Ato to that man. Never.
No. What are you saying? I'm not saying. I'm not. No.
It's an insult. It's an insult.
Listen, I beg you. You get my argument clear.
I want
you. You know why I mentioned this name?
Don't.
You know why I mentioned
Don't even associate him.
I'm telling you the difference between an Azar finance minister and a genuine finance minister.
And people don't even want to hear his.
Yes, because
it's very insulting.
He's an investment banker who should have invested our money properly when he was made finance minister. He rather came to dissipate our money. You understand?
Don't give him that title. He's a self-acclaimed
investment banker. I'll give it to you.
Platform need.
Mugabe, I'm saying that let me learn so that people will not say I'm a supporter of Ken Ofori Atta. Me, I want him arrested and brought to book. Have you forgotten? Me and Mr. Nelson, I want him arrested. Even if you cannot catch him, catch his wife.
That's perfect.
Catch Tróuble or the few Baba. Somebody who was an investment banker. That's all. By now should have been frozen. The wife, no, quite the baby about see and the baby look, that's why I'm saying that I would not compare oranges with apples. Not at all. Yes. And what Ato Forson has done has shown a clear difference between how to manage an economy effectively in a third world African environment. You do things right. You put your things right as you have seen it. You will not lie. You will be faithful to the people and citizens of the country. And you deal with them as you receive their resources. Invest it properly into a transformational cycle so that everybody in the rural areas, in the urban areas, those who want to access education, those who want to access healthcare, those who want to travel on good roads will have the opportunity to travel on it. 8 years. But to me, I'm fine. Now be about 7 months. Not be ready budget. No more work out. Like I told you, I'm not. I'm not surprised at all because the person who leads that pack, who examiner markings, they be out there. No appear, no wafape, no marking, and so empty-headed guy like him.
That's for your time.
Today of all days, I have been more than relaxed, knowing that there is much hope, especially after having listened to Ura Ato Forson. I couldn't believe that it was going to be easy because a choir almost far so Akufo Addo ne Bawumia essay or mine could draw penso bino. Me na me optimistic say Ura Mahama abibia obemano ntumagono obetimi adane ne kente amagana for the efra. But na me nim say obetimi amanaye abasa hariso. The speed at which he is delivering on his mandate, no. Aya dia makono na mahua. Very unusual. Abai you hear much of the blame game, which of course in Abai we say or the no a propaganda tool to spinner. The already sunk NPP, no, would have further sunk. But a no preoccupation. What they have chosen to do is to, as problem solvers, hold the task as though Pennyfor see the Jawa near their swell. And they have quickly gone to work without putting much blame, even though there are so many things they could hold on to get the Ghanaian to know that Bibi has say. We haven't heard much of that communication because Sebi, they believe in problem solution. That orientation, is not easy to, in this very dispensation, we are here your way. Say Obama Ghana the obeto ye no then so or running us through some of the conversation, you know, speedily. Why shut down dwelling on because when him say Jentia Yato Abama Ora Mahama what power or no so mayor for to sound for finance minister no how to solve the problems that this government has come to meet. To account that once a car abeda or minus so na so we share idea your friend a kana at least and can was say match expenditure whether capital or whatever expenditure no I was saying a car or minor bono and I say car ya dear no I was saying at least the timid to who say sika muji ye and where juma eni now as we speak adwuma ne yakituwa bi te sente tiaba emok ana sika o magene ye osono kakraka sika na o mageno eye osono kakraka ana adwuma na sika na ye no eye osono ye friend sentatia ne ba moku ne ntatia na amu no o ye sen ana ne ba na ne moku enti sa ensemu a akoso o man mu e o se tena se na ye Ghana ni ba mapa patriotic citizen. Your first question should be say na sika no ye den away. It's on the back of that ena ehun ko hia say e wo se aban eye bibia ye friend oral na sika akodi nkofo nsam no aban ni timi sa agye se sika ni free ni panensem. Now, it is on the back of that in Suna Mesuma proposal say, even if we were into a dispensation, a friend of fiscal decentralization. If you were to divide how much money you see Akufo Addo dear giant aseka in the regions, every region is not likely to have less than 22 billion aseka region a day. So imagine say Akufo Addo the 22 billion Asante Memua. How would you think Asante would have looked like? Kebe fight in Dubai. All these monies esomoto. Enu tina de bia me catch say Akufo Addo mamboyesem na omoaye no is a national security threat. Yeah. And for that matter, we should not just put a blind eye or just gloss things over because ya hwenya ya sikana ese omoto no omo de be ball my way e bedu baby no inflation you timi manage because sikano ehu nti say no omo de sikana se omo pass and with the wisdom of John Mahamadu Gold Board aba and Gold Board is helping with the cushioning of the cedi dollar no enti aboama sanya ebi krampo a megidi se koko na ebi omusuro se yensusu ye wo forex bi a ye koton koko a ye benya ekaba na nka dollar no kanye koko a koko border nka dollar no ke betima ko less than 8. I'm sure they have held it because they feel say e was ye koton ni so nya forex bi na ye de be kushin ye ho etino so wo hwe ka Ato Forson analysis na oyeye no na ohwe ka ye de na owie wa mananso a na eka no akosha nkofo to no krampo ohwe kwan a ye befa so a ye betua kana
service and debt so
let's just say aban no sabi eye nyansafo aban eno ye one ebio ohwe inflation hawa na enioma boa ye tutum eko ewo my way mu to the extent say ebi a wakoto anwa sesie wa down ho yesi enso ukoye yie wo dan wani ko dwemu a o mekoto ba akoko ya na de 100 cedi account say o se de ba bi $1 na ko ntimi de 100 cedi account anwa bo ene how much you say yanka inflation o they ka deflation
appreciate
first no na yeka depreciation of the city. So see a car appreciation of the city. So you could just by way of analysis, see say there are men at work. They are not just watchmen. Till we have two types of men. One that reasons before they act. No. What dream who quit planning a once and why BB. And about the way are no dream. The latter is a fool. What I say? Because we have the men now. Akufo Addo Kanini
Let's take them.
No me a watchman.
Okay.
Watchmen, like they are men that they just came to watch to mess things up. Say you cast a men at work.
Yeah.
You could see say and yet sabi etia area adwin na chese adwe mre.
Sir.
Na nyansa ya de wi adwe.
Yeah.
And omo de wi adwe no. Chile mpenifo se okoto se tikesi ya wi adwe and nyene se adwe mre. E di nyansa na eden ewi adwe. Enti so we hear no aspect no. Na we wie na the dollar to see the maka ho asem. Na we wie na so akohwe with all this burden on the shoulders of Aban. Now I say I will commit to making sure say I will develop by way of capital projects. Look at the list.
Yeah.
And look at the big push.
Yeah.
These are things when Aban etimi succeed via Aban bubu ba no.
Otchere say we bubu
nkruma obi aba putu nkruma your friends are tampon together. Anyone who ankasa to Mahamadu the first term bubu on one eba. Look at the projects.
What?
These are capital intensive projects that adia you can say I don't even know what to say.
Look for the right. Is it doable?
It's doable. Show.
It's doable.
Say you'll be for I would have doubted.
Yes.
I don't mind being a doubting Thomas when it's about someone else. But when it's about your mama, on Sinsium and Sana Waham.
Yeah. Same straight at that.
This is the John Mahama that promised us a new terminal, and by the time we woke up, there was a terminal.
Yeah.
As to how he did it, is one of his kind. That idea, say, Muankasa, me mamude mua musika, moji jiwo airport wo, esi terminal 3. Wabra, enya abayi sika na me kwa kobo besi adia besi terminal 3 no. Sesani panu wari de ro na na ba. Obi a wari koto echi. Oso obere kra. Me dey kwodi na chinyi.
Obe deliver.
This is a man we woke up one day one morning me sorry me pia bontin na me dru me fie any asphalt. Me kwada na enye. Me sorry any asphalt. So this is a man onye obi a sebi oye te say de me kan de lata no. O planning ho adwe bibia wansa no de abetudwa. When say, how long did it take to build the Kaswa interchange? How long did it take to build the circle interchange? Yeah. It took 2 years, 6 months, each of them. How long has it taken Akufo Addo to build the Swami interchange?
So many.
Even when John Mahama left the Pokwasi interchange for Akufo Addo to construct after he had taken money from the African Development Bank.
Yeah. He redesigned and took the coins away.
What redesigned? He didn't redesign anything, only that he took some things out. John Mahama, okay, interchange, the interchange included school, hospital.
That's what I call ambulance. That's what I call the corridor development.
Ambulance service center,
market
the
center.
Police station, a market, a car park, and some ancillary roads. I don't know if any Kaswa interchange. That's the so when he was talking about Kaswa interchange, they were thinking about a bridge keke. So you remember John Mahama calling Akufo Addo a political quantity surveyor? Remember? John Mahama, projector. Look at Saglemi. Is there anything like Saglemi in Ghana?
No.
That's what you're it's onye obia sebi big push we wodi Bediatuo.
And the super.
And what said that Kumasi or promising a highway, a Kumasi Accra highway, or the 3 3-3 miense ko miense ba
new alignment
so these are things that
Accra Kumasi Expressway on the complete
these are things that of national importance. It is a midi when Sabi or Ato Forson goose and na Maya and na Emma. Now I was pained when you were trying. I know what you were about, but you know, to associate such a miscreant.
A miscreant,
yes,
a wanted guy.
And I was pained.
A criminally minded guy.
Ato doesn't sleep. Anyone that knows Ato or not, he doesn't sleep. He's always at work.
Yeah, Baby
Ayadru, much work. Here, all hands on deck. But Mesremo, Mugabe, the Pamucho. Let's use this platform to always discuss progressive stuffs.
Fantastic.
Because me my catcher will say MP, anyone is one for so. You waste airtime to discuss fools.
It's true.
Like Sticka, why do you discuss him? The constituency for him, so so you come here instead of propagating the goodwill and message
of John Mahamadu, the NDC.
You spend enough time discussing a fool. We are working out. Ghanaians work them out. Ghanaians, in our decision in the last election, we work them out. We don't need them in parliament.
We don't need them.
We have more than 2 tests in parliament. We have worked them out. And it's still going to go further down.
Oh, there be no.
None of them is right. But I choose my words carefully.
No, Patrick. The word is there.
Patrick,
please. Don't describe them. Please.
Who are they?
With all due respect.
No, who are they?
Listen, we are here to.
Tell me the wise one. I'm choosing my words. Okay, so tell me the wise one. Who is the wise one?
Please.
No, who?
Please. With all due respect.
Who?
Just let's go.
Please.
Withdraw the fools.
Yes.
Give me a word. No, give me a word.
With all. Kennedy Agyapong.
They don't have common sense.
Who first said they are fools? It's not Kennedy Agyapong who told us they are fools. Now, but teacher for sure say they catch you. What then say?
With all due respect.
Kennedy Agyapong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I quote him? No, can I quote him?
Pes es na chairman na wata go minimum na me mentor enema to be too much.
Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and don't forget to share to all platforms. I'll see you in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.